definitely, because like I grew really fast when I was young.
Hello,
But
everyone. Welcome to the stream. Marin's talking about joint pain.
we're talking about Jaws and how mine doesn't close all the way sometimes.
We're all in our 30s, so this is what we talk about.
Our cells have stopped regenerating, and now we are coasting towards death.
Yep.
Thank you for the head pat,
We're on the
Senna.
other side of the peak, everyone.
Enjoy your wrinkles.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Ace Attorney stream. I know we've had a bit of a break in streams in general, not just the Ace Attorney streams. I wanted to apologize for that right off the bat. You know me and my apologizing. But it's been kind of a crazy week. I started... Obviously, I took a break from Ace Attorney because of I took the booster shot and I was feeling a bit rough. But in general, the streams had to sort of take a backseat because I was operating on stress, essentially. So I've been focusing on... Thank you for catching in your star chips for a hoo-ha. It didn't work. Great. Okay. Things aren't... God, tell me that...
OBS working already.
I don't know if that's an OBS issue, honestly.
Hoo-ha!
That could be an issue with... actually, you might be right. It could be the update. Thank you, Cyber Neon, for cashing in your star chips for a hoo-ha. And Stealth Fan, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a hydrate. Let me try and see if this is working. Hi, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Martin, also known as Little Karibo.
Pop up.
Yeah, I made that happen myself. I manually did that.
Manually.
Unfortunately, there's so many redeems that if I have to do that for every redeem, it's going to be a problem. So let's see.
Manual hoo-ha.
Emmanuel Hoo-ha. That's my pseudonym now. All right, let's see. Does that work?
That sounds like a porn name.
Kinda, yeah. I imagine any name with hoo-ha at the end is a porn name.
It's not working. Okay, none of the redeems are working.
No.
Give me a second.
Love that for us.
Stop breaking the law, redeems.
Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna... yes, this is Martin. We've not had a Ace Attorney stream for a week or two, but we're here now with more... What's up?
Maybe you should introduce your guests so we
That's
can
what I was about to do that. I was just finishing my intro.
Cool.
Sorry. Hi, this is Martin, also known as Little Karibo. We're playing more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, but it's not just me. We're also joined... Yeah, unable to establish a connection with OBS. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn off all the redeems until...
No.
Sorry, guys.
No, we're not going to be able to be horny bonked. How terrible.
Oh, no. The consequences for my actions have stopped.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to figure it out. No Dilphosaur this week. Sorry. I don't think I mentioned Dilphosaur this time in the description.
But they are at the... they're going to go see the My Chemical Romance concert today.
Yeah.
So they got better things to do.
As great as we are not My Chemical Romance.
Very true. She wanted to go hang out with another 15-year-old, like, nostalgia thing.
We're also joined by my lovely co-hosts. We have, first of all, on my left, the lovely Marin Miller. Sorry, these introductions aren't anything fancy. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. So, welcome, Marin. Hi.
Oh, hello. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update. God, I'm fucking tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just want to stop. I don't want to work anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready to take a break. That's my gay update. I hate everything.
Baron's ready for retirement.
Yes. I started directing a project. It's my first like full... I've done like some subbing before, and this is the first project that I've stepped in to direct from beginning to end. It is deeply horny, but also incredibly mindless, and I am dying slowly a little bit. Like, I was really excited going into it, and now I'm like, okay, this fever dream is coming to an end, and I'm ready. I'm ready to...
The novelty has worn off.
Yeah. It's there's a lot of you know, every show has its own challenges. You know, like because every show is going to be different, right? You know, like a narrative show is going to be one way, a reality show is going to be another way in terms of just the style of acting, but also the style of scripting. And when we're dealing with shows that have big casts as well, that's another thing that adds a big level of complication. And then when clients want to have these shows done very quickly, like they'll want a writer to turn in an hour-long script in a week sometimes. And that's really intense, especially because like dubbing as an industry is very underdeveloped, very underutilized, or very ignored. And like nobody really respects it or understands it, its importance, because it's an accessibility issue. It's not really a matter of like, oh yeah, we got to make sure those lazy Americans don't read subtitles. It's for people who literally can't see subtitles.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, like it has to be done, and a lot of people just kind of like funnel in whatever money is left over into this, and then if we don't do the job for whatever money is left over, then we're the bad guys. But like, I mean, it's such important work. It's highly, highly skilled, highly specialized, highly like it took me 5 years to become like one of the best writers in my field. So, it's just very frustrating to be in a situation where the client does not respect the work the way it should be respected, and then, trying to push through push through this already cobbled together pipeline full of people that don't know what they're doing, because like my writers, they're brand new, and it's just because we're experiencing a huge shift in dubbing. I'm going into a huge thing to buy you lots of time, Martin. You're
I
welcome.
mean, you don't have to because this is not going to work. So I
Okay,
can't
then
do
never
anything.
mind.
There's
I'm bitching.
yeah, no
But yeah, the
worries.
dubbing industry is very tight right now. So I'm hoping things will get better. But right now, it's like we have so much work because all these streaming platforms want to have their own libraries. And now we're starting to see the cable bundling happen again, like with Warner Brothers and Discovery Plus and whatever the last one was. And it would not surprise me if Paramount is one of the next ones coming up that gets absorbed by something else. But all of these guys want to have a full library of content, and foreign dubbed content is way cheaper for them to make. So that's why they are gobbling up all of this dubbing. But then in the actual industry itself, the only people who have been doing this are like the people like me, or, some anime actors or whatever. We don't have the same volume of writers for ADR as we do for like animation or whatever, because it's so highly specialized. It's rap, basically. Anyway, that's my rant. I hate my job.
All right.
I'm very eager to move on.
We're also joined by Soupy. Hi, Soupy. Do you have anything you want to rant about?
No, not really. I was just thinking if I had anything, but nope, no rants, no gay updates,
All
just
right.
soup.
Damn.
I sincerely apologize for the lack of redeems, guys. I knew OBS updating was going to make some kind of issue with something. I just didn't know what. And of course, it's all of the redeems. So not much I can do about it right now. I'm going to have to try and fix that off stream. Really quickly, and I completely forgot to do this because, I'm going to thank people for following and subscribing and the bits. So to Spellshot Miller, thank you for the follow. To Wog Walker, thank you for following. Peachy Milu, Nanashi Kokoro, Mios, Mystery Stream, QB Grant, Peppy Cleric, Sharper Whisper 9, Chow Shaper or Chaos Haper, which I assume is not what it is. Sen Maru, thank you for those guys for following. Sen Maru, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 28 months. Much appreciated, Sen Maru. The Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits and your dutiful recap. Last time on Apollo Justice, Romaine Lettuce was killed by a mysterious assailant. Piano Gavin decided this was the perfect time to figure out who was out of sync during the concert. Also, a pompadour-wearing man showed up, and now the thrilling continuation. Wait, and we also saw briefly that one magician guy, right?
You got a great butt.
Very briefly, yes.
Oh yeah, in the hall.
He was like in the hallway and then
Yeah, then
disappeared.
gone. Stealth Fan, or L Stealth Fan, thank you for the follow. Black Kappa 17, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 13 months. Holy cow, just over a year. Give Karibo butt, please. Yes, please give me butt. Please give me all the butts. I don't know if you're asking me to have a butt, like a Karibo butt, or if you just want me to be festooned with butts. But either way, it sounds like a good time.
Give butt.
I want an update to your VTuber model where it's like
Yeah.
that Kim Kardashian breaks the internet image with her ass out, and you just have
And you felt like a martini balancing on it.
Well, I've broken my stream, so there's that. That's part of it, maybe. We're halfway there. Vice Schnee73, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 42 months in a row. Vice, holy cow. Hope you're doing well, Martin. Thanks for all the wonderful content and keep being yourself. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Snow the First, thank you for donating $5. Much obliged there. Thank you for that. Thank you for that so much. Welcome back, and I hope things get better for you. Have this to start things off right. Oh, I do appreciate it. Thank you for that. And Ryrie Kurika, thank you for resubscribing at tier 3 for 20 months. Woo! Woo indeed. That's a lot of woo. Via Victor Omen, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 19 months in a row. Hey, Martin and co, hope you're all doing well. We are doing... Well, I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
We're just going back to old times.
Getting my hype
The old
train.
Ace Attorney times.
This hype train is making my
But yeah, we do have a
hemorrhoids
level
through
4
the
hype
hollow-
train. Will kisses
This
work?
isn't nearly as hype as Pokemon. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I manually do that, so
Oh, okay.
I can manually activate all of the redeems. It would just mean me. I'd have to be like, okay, hang on.
That'd be a little intense.
Yeah.
Mm,
You okay there?
I want a kiss. That's my Miles Edgeworth impression. Mm.
Oh, Via Victor Soma, thank you for that resub. Vampiro, thank you for gifting 5 subs to Mr. Juxtapose, to Fairy Psychic Type, to Magical Lightning, Serene Squiggles, and Duke of Smallville. Thank you so much for that. And Zero Context, thank you for the $50 donation. That's very kind. Thank you, guys.
Damn.
That's seriously, I really do appreciate it. I know I'm a bit moody right now, but my gratitude is sincere. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you. And thank you again to everybody who gave subs and bits and followed. All right. So yeah, we're investigating the murder of Romaine Lettuce. Let me look at the court record. I don't know if his name is literally Romaine Lettuce, but
Yeah, it's
Romaine Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Yep.
Okay. He was 35, he was male, and shot during the performance. He died after leaving me with his last words. What did he say? What were his last words?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
No.
The siren. The siren.
The siren,
was that it?
right.
Something
He
about
said the
siren.
Oh,
siren.
yeah.
Oh, we have kisses. Here we go. Just Ellie86, thank you for
Yay.
resubscribing at tier 1 for 15 months. Woot, 15 months. All the love to you, Martin, Marin, and Soupy. Thank you. All the love to you. Yugi Nami, thank you for the 20 bits. This stream doesn't deserve a spot on my computer, but it might make a good coaster for my drink. Thank you for that, Yugi Nami. Thank you so much. And thank you for the anonymous gift sub of 5 subs. Yes, to Ultimate Hero 128, Turbo Wingspan, Kie, Neon Rider, yeah, and Dark Jade 1. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Special awesome gift.
Thank you for the $200 donation, Vampiro.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. And I've got some kisses.
Special awesome gift.
Make it
That's like 2 of each kind of kiss, at least.
Whoa.
Okay. We can just keep them kissing. Here we go.
Thanks for the super special.
We're gonna have like a
Shame.
2-hour stream of them kissing.
I would not object if we just did this for 2 hours. I would be really happy.
They disappeared. Kai the Firebird, thank you for following. They have indeed smooched. Thank you so much, Vampiro. That's amazing, and thank you to everybody who gave. And wow, okay, we're 57% of the way through a level 5 hype train. You've definitely cheered me up a little bit there.
Everybody's catching up on streams.
I probably would be able to fix these redeems if I had the time to sit down and really just focus, but I don't think it's a good idea to try it right now.
You could do it and then just keep them kissing. We would never
That would
know.
require... Okay.
But we should play this game.
One sec. I might be able to fix it. Vamp for a minute, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I started playing Minecraft.
Oh yeah, how's Minecraft going?
It's going all right. I've never played.
Command,
Huh?
I was thanking L train for the hydrate command. Sorry.
Oh, but yeah. So I've never played Minecraft prior to like a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago, and I've been wanting to build shit. So I built. So we've been playing with this little 8-year-old, and the first time we played with this 8-year-old was the first time I had ever logged into Minecraft, and it was fucking chaos. We found this little village, and like survival mode was on, and this girl kept going out at nighttime, getting killed, and then yelling at me to come get her at the spawn area. And I'm like, bitch, I'm hiding in my house from monsters that I told you to hide in your house from. So, like, why are you mad at me that I'm not coming to get you? And she's like, please come get me, Marin. So anyway, we eventually,
I like
I
that it
started.
kind of sounds like it's just a random 8-year-old.
Yeah, no, it's my friend's 8-year-old. Yeah, I just kidnapped an 8-year-old to start playing Minecraft with.
You just grabbed a random 8-year-old off the street. You're like, show me how to play Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, like, cause we've been playing Fortnite with her, and like, bless her soul, I'm pretty sure she's got ADD, or she's a child.
Mm.
But like after a certain amount of time, she's like, I don't want to. She doesn't want to play the game that it's like the way that it's meant to be played. So she's like, let's play tag, let's play hide and seek, and we're like, bitch, we're trying not to get shot at in a battle royale. Like, this is not the time to play tag. So I suggested Minecraft because like it seemed a little less scripted, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
No particular goal in mind.
yeah, exactly. So and then I did eventually turn no, adventure mode on. I don't know. I turned it on to peaceful mode, and then we eventually gave up and just turned it over to creative because we were we were got to a point where the village is like kind of cool. It's like a fairy village now. We've swapped out all the grass for like moss, and we're changing it up, like we're putting in little mushrooms and shit. And but one of our friends was like, they wanted to put like a big billboard to make it easy to find our way back to the village. And so I was like, yeah, you should make a big one that just says like girls, girls, girls or whatever. So we made one that was girls, boys, bots, but it required so many materials that we were like, there's no way that I mean, like, it's just too much effort to go and get all of those materials. So we switched it over to creative mode, and we built a
Mhm.
giant sign that says girls, boys, bots. And then
You
we're
should
gonna
have a
build.
giant sign that says girls, goths, gays.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, so we'll put that on the other side. Well, we have another one we're gonna build too that says Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Is that like an advertisement or what?
Yes, yes. That's what our
You
house.
had,
That's
you have to go build the Yu-Gi-Oh card store in
Of
Minecraft
course,
now.
we're gonna build a game shop for sure. All right, so maybe I'll work on that while X works on the sign. But yeah, so that's my Minecraft thing. I built a very cool sand castle. All right, and I built a neat like dilapidated tower at the top of a hill, and I built a nice little tower for me and my little girlfriend to sleep in, my little 8-year-old friend. Uh, she has her own room and I have my own room, and then we have a big tower that's the tallest in the town because fuck everybody.
Because obviously.
Of course, yeah. So Minecraft Village. How
Yeah,
you doing,
sorry,
Martin?
I can't figure this out. It's too difficult for me right now.
All right.
I can't begin to understand what I'm looking at, so. All right. Hopefully I can figure it out between streams. Sorry, folks. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit.
I'm sure other people are having the same issue, so you might just be able to
Word.
Google
I
it.
mean, I did. I Googled it and I'm looking and everybody's figured it out, but I can't understand what they're saying. Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Glad to see you're back, LK, even if half the stuff is booked after 4 days of national mourning. And Sion402, thank you for the 100 bits. Ninja Warlord 1421, thank you for the 50 bits. So Little Karibo, you've been offline for a little bit. Were you on an adventure to find the Temple of Pegging, and did you find it? I did, and that's why I couldn't stream, because it was too upsetting. L Train, thank you.
What? No, it's because we were intensely pegging.
L Train 4444, thank you for the 5 bits. Thanos has the Infinity Stones. Ace Attorney has the Infinity Rightworth Kiss. And Sion402, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 14 months. Sorry. Okay. Honestly, we should probably get into the game because Soupy has a hard out, and I'm getting stressed by looking at all this stuff. So,
No worries.
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 10 bits. Are we certain that Popeye is not the killer, as the victim was not spinach? I don't know if you can blame Popeye just every time that somebody gets killed that isn't spinach. That's going to be a lot of murders that get blamed on Popeye. All right. So here we are. July 7th, Gaviner's dressing room. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry. I...
No worries. Wow, how are we pronouncing her name again?
I don't know.
La Mirar.
Okay.
Lamoire.
Ah, Lemira.
What? What has happened?
Okay.
I don't remember what my voice
Something
was.
is walking.
All right. I heard that Mr. Latouche has died.
Let me roll here. You speak?
I mean, you speak English?
You got a great butt.
That's xenophobic.
A little bit.
Ah, yes.
Rampox Chuya138, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 19 months in a row. Sorry for not being here, but I'm glad to be here with you all. Lots of love and support. No, I apologize that I've not been around. Thank you so much for the resub. You've been subscribed for 39 months. Holy cow, Rampo.
Wow.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Love and support, like a bra. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia. But I am not Borginian by birth, you fucking racist.
American through and through.
I'm an American.
But wasn't Mr. Latus your interpreter?
Yeah, that was a power play. That. Yes, well. It was Mr. Latus's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see.
Then your pianist is also...
Don't talk about my penis in public.
Oh, right. That's...
But yes.
No, Machi Tobaye is Borginian. He does not speak English. He speaks wingy dinger. Now please tell me. Please tell me.
Sorry.
What has happened to Mr. Latus? Why did he...
Actually, Mr. Latus was...
Trucy.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Fuck.
Oh, dear.
Gesundheit.
Oh.
Huh?
Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word. Or a
He
sneeze.
said a lot of things. None of them useful. But Mr. Latus is Lemiro's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party?
Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I suspect.
All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It's very unsettling.
I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Of course. I'm always willing to help. I know
She's as calm as she looked on stage. You okay there?
Yes.
I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lamiror.
Wingy dinger dingin'.
Okay.
What is it, Machi?
Very like Swedish chef from the Muppets.
Wing dinger ding dingin' winger dinger wing ding. What? But you'd be alone. Wing digger ding ding wing dinger dinger.
What seems to be the problem?
Machi, he's not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be all right?
Sure, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Butt.
Dots, 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 dots.
Supremely average, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 2 months in a row.
Very mid of you.
I'm sorry?
I said very mid of them.
Why?
That's what average is, right?
Oh, right,
Mid.
supremely average, right. I see.
Yeah, basically. Extremely mid.
Way to be mid. Very well.
You got a great butt.
What is it you wish to ask me about?
Erikios, thank you for resubscribing for 21 months there. Not 21 years, but 21 months is still impressive. Absolutely.
You'll get there.
You are now able to drink? I don't know. Let's talk, I guess. Sorry if I'm not on my A game today.
All good.
The Republic of Borginia. That's in Northern Europe, correct?
I think I figured it out. Give me 1 sec.
Oh.
Let me see if I can make this work. I do apologize, but I'm pretty sure I just sussed it.
He
And,
sussed it out, y'all. He sniffed it, and he was like,
He's on the case.
No,
You
I
sniffed
did
every
not.
nook and
Never
cranny.
mind. I thought I did.
Oh.
It says connected, so I'm not sure what happened.
there's still a nook that has not been sniffed.
Sorry, guys.
What
Wait.
about the crannies?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where to start with the crannies, to be honest. Like the nooks, if we missed a nook, how can we even begin to get to the crannies?
That's what happens when we play a game that Miles Edgeworth isn't in. We don't know what to do with all these nooks and crannies.
These English muffins are the devil. And we left all of them untouched.
Mm-hmm. Now all we have is American muffins, and that's not the same.
They're very different. They're like clouds.
Why is that on cooldown? Give me a sec.
All right, so let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of what we should talk. Okay. Darian,
Not working.
how many hours a day do you think he spends on his hair?
I'm kind of wondering if it's just something where like he's found some hair gel so strong that he only has to like style it once a week and then he's good.
Oh my god, like he just uses literal gorilla glue.
Probably.
Wouldn't that
That's
like-
the only way I can think of that it would keep that kind of structure.
Yeah. No, I remember hearing, or I saw a video recently. There was a woman who, so I guess there's Gorilla Glue, and then there's like a Gorilla Hair Gel. And
Oh, is that why that one lady from a while back got them? Like, did she get them mixed up?
yeah, she got them mixed up, and she put Gorilla Glue on her head, and she could not like fix her hair. It was
my
just
question
glued.
is, where did she obtain the Gorilla Glue?
Yeah,
Did
I'm
she
like,
go to the hardware store and was like, and picked it up from the glue aisle and was like, this must be the same thing?
she must have looked it up on Amazon or something, and like
Maybe.
the search function just failed her. She's like, oh wow, this is really cheap gorilla hair or gorilla gel or whatever it's
like,
called.
wow, why is this bottle so small?
Yeah.
Must be good stuff.
So yeah, don't put gorilla glue on your hair. That is construction glue.
Yeah.
But
Not good
that-
for the scalp unless you want to get rid of your scalp.
Yeah. So that's probably what Darian's using now that I think about it.
Probably. And I wonder if, like, I'm sure he has the money to get other people to, like, have a specific stylist for this hairstyle.
He's one of those people that gets like weekly blowouts and like styling.
God,
and shit.
yeah.
Oh.
I barely want to go to the salon for an actual haircut. You can't make me go just for a blowout.
I know, right? I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home and let my hair look like shit if that's all right with everyone.
I'm everyone.
Okay, no, it's not happening. Sorry, I'm just gonna stop looking at it now.
No worries. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll just save up all our bits for next time.
The Republic of Borginia, that's in Northern Europe, right?
I've never even heard of it.
I started out singing in a restaurant.
A macaroni grill.
Then a producer called me over a plate of pasta. Before I knew it, here I am.
He was like, can I get some more of those crayons?
I want to draw on this paper tablecloth.
You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant.
Oh.
Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Lemon Roar, you're not from Borginia originally? You're not aboriginal? Were you born here?
Well,
Oh, is that supposed to be a secret?
Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course.
yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. If I tell you where I'm born, I have to kill you. I'm also not to speak anything but Borginese in public.
Image is important, I guess.
She's not all Image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound.
A painter in what?
She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right?
I don't fucking know what you're talking about. Oh, you're very perceptive. I changed my mind.
Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act.
Are you paying me for that?
Next question, please. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I?
Stop while you're ahead, Trucy.
This landscape painter sound. This landscape painter and sound too is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard.
They even call you the siren of the ballad, right?
Yep, they call me a lot of things. In Borginese, Lamwar means the siren. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren I once was.
Your pianist. Machi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll.
He's very European.
Please stop calling my penis European and cute. I met him while singing in restaurants in Virginia. He's an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Most orphans don't know how to play. Soon he came to live with me.
I went to the orphanage and I was like, you got any pianists in here?
And they were like, what? Why are you talking about children's pianists?
Can we not, please?
It's like a fairy tale, almost.
I noticed
oh, that's you.
I noticed he hardly leaves your side.
Yes, well, he is blind. At first I hesitated dragging him across the world, but then I was like, he can't see shit, so it's fine.
He doesn't
He doesn't know where he's going, it's alright.
He doesn't speak English either, does he?
He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract, and now he gets to hang his head out of the window in every car we ride in. Machi and I together are l'amour, always. Oh no. Let me choose, sorry.
No, it's good. Take your time.
It's my last bite.
Of what?
Okay. Of a burger.
Ah.
Mr. Latouche, he was my new manager.
New?
Okay, it's gone. Yes, from 3 months ago.
Please don't choke.
It's too late. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Latouche at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard. And as it turned out, my interpreter.
Interpreter? Even though you speak English?
Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here, you little smartass. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that may have to be cancelled now.
Was Mr. Latouche from the Republic of Virginia too?
A pleasure to
Freaky
make
Lady
your
Moonbeam,
ass
thank you for
acquaintance.
subscribing with Prime.
Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died. Oh, but I know he's died.
I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone.
Mr. Latouche was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know? I'm happy for him that it became so well known.
Hey guys, how's it going? I thought I made.
Ignore that, sorry.
The siren, that's what he meant.
Huh? Apollo?
You are the siren, right, Lamiror?
That is the meaning of my name in Borginese, yes. It was the name my producer gave me. But why do you ask?
It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you.
What do you mean, important?
I'll tell you. You deserve to know.
You, the most obvious suspect, deserve to know.
Give me 2 seconds here.
Yeah, no worries.
I gotta blow my nose.
Alright, we're just taking a moment while Aaron blows her nose. I apologize that I am out of sorts because I'm flustered. So I'm not a great host today.
We can just all save up our bits until next time and then just unleash the reckoning.
Hopefully I can fix it by next time.
Well, by the next time that they're fixed.
Right.
The horny reckoning will come.
Yeah, there will be a bonkening.
I'm back.
Alright.
Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case.
Ow.
When we found Mr. Latouche, he was still alive.
Nani?
I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
What?
Witness.
Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the the witness. The witness!
The witness is Siren.
He said siren. Really?
I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said.
That sounds suspicious,
A
Apollo.
little bit.
Mr. Latouche said that? Ask the witness.
And you're the siren, Lamiror.
Fuck.
Did you see what happened? Lamiror?
He's asleep.
Might I ask, are you with the police?
Am I being detained?
Well, no, I'm a defense attorney.
An attorney? Yet there have been no arrests yet.
Is that a problem?
Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think.
Well, Lemure,
I am sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them.
Right, Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. I can't remember because it's been too long, but didn't it look like he was writing trap or trap door, trap room or something? I don't remember what it looked like he was.
He was writing some sort
yeah,
of
I still couldn't
Virginian.
tell what it looked like he was writing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
hard to tell.
Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us?
We. I believe we are through here.
I believe so.
All right. What do we have? Let's just go through it because it's been weeks.
Yeah, we should do a little recap
we
of
got
what
the
evidence we
postcard
have.
from the table with Lamiror painting. Lyrics sheet. They have the lyrics to Lamiror's ballad, which describe
that's
the
right.
events.
What happened?
Oh, yeah.
We got
Guitar.
Lamiror's signature and then Gavin's signature, which the keys were involved, right? And then the melody, was flying involved?
Yeah, because they did that trick during the
Yeah, her like
the
cape.
performance where like she was like on stage and then disappeared and then reappeared like in the back of the audience.
Yeah.
And then burning, obviously, and then guitar, fire, bullet. Somebody got shot.
Amanda.
Mr. Letus.
Yeah. Right, Rikarika, thank you for the 5 bits. It looks like Trap Room or something like in that other case we did with Phoenix. I honestly didn't see Trap myself, but maybe I'm... investigation. To ensure the efficiency and the secrecy of our investigation, the bearer is to hereby order to speak to no one outside the investigation concerning any detail. Oh, so this is relating to us?
Yeah.
Okay. The brooch, we found that at the crime scene. Did we open it? I think we did.
I think we checked this out, yeah.
Yeah. Danger pin.
Oh, the danger pin, yeah.
Oh, okay. The gun. The keyring that was Clavia's.
Yes.
And has the
And
keys.
he lost it, and he had to like take a taxi to the concert because he didn't have his motorcycle key, I think.
He's very
Mixing
grumpy.
board.
Yes.
Loud music, obviously, but that's something we just got. Okay, so that catches us up. I don't think we have to present anything here.
Nah, I think she's just ready to
Yeah, she's
make us leave.
keeping quiet there.
Yeah.
All right.
Shut the fuck up and get away from me.
Oh, Freaky Lady Moonbeam says that you're one of their favorite parts of Hades, Marin.
Oh, thank you, Red Blood.
We just came from that. Sorry.
I was just talking to you the other day, Soupy, about how I wanted to make a cameo where I exclusively call people trash in Electo's voice.
And I was like, yes, do it.
Get the money.
Get money, get paid.
Aw, yeah, Red Blood. I was Electo, Tisiphone, and Athena in Hades. Bedinsis. So where now? Where do we go?
Have we looked at that thing that's on the floor? I feel like yes,
so.
right?
I think we have, yeah.
Sandal, I think. Oh yeah, the headset.
What's that? Looks like some kind of future phone.
Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset.
This is like 2026.
Yeah.
What's that headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Letus might have been wearing it?
They're only confused because nowadays people have headsets surgically implanted into their brains.
Yeah.
So they're like, what is this ancient technology?
Like one of those body cards?
I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on.
Okay.
Some asshole there.
Sorry, what?
The LED is lit, it's on, so you just be like, is some asshole there who's fucking listening?
Oh, I see. You're talking into it. Okay. Have we checked this out?
I don't know if we've looked at that
No, we
half-eaten
have.
piece of watermelon.
The watermelon?
Oh, wait, it disappeared behind
Surely
the arrow.
that's...
I was like, who's eating watermelon right now?
Whose dental records are we matching up to this piece of watermelon?
Snow the First, thank you for the 5 bits. Marin, can you give me the strength of Athena so I can finally beat the Theseus and Minotaur fight?
Ooh, okay, hang on a second. All right, cousin. Fucking do your best. I'll give you motherfucking the dash, and you are gonna reflect everything back at that little blonde twink. That's my Athena voice. There you go. I'm really good at this.
Have we checked out the stage?
Okay, one sec. Sorry. Let me do that.
The dash is the best power-up. Reflect all that negativity. Reflect all of Theseus's negativity back at him. Asterius is so much better than Theseus. I don't know why they're fucking. Asterius could do so much better than him.
I think that's just a brooch again, but someone said to look at this.
Did we just leave it
that's
there?
the brooch, yeah. Yeah.
No snatching people's brooches.
Darn. Maybe there's another one lying around here somewhere.
One that I can steal.
If there is, you can't have that one either.
Damn it.
You're not my real dad. Don't be so stingy, Apollo.
Even my real dad isn't my real dad.
I think the word you're looking for is principled.
I think Asterius has low self-esteem, zero context. I think Asterius doesn't know he can do better. And Theseus knows that Asterius can't do better.
Maybe we should try presenting stuff too.
Sure, give me a sec.
Lemoir.
Yeah, let me look
Yeah.
at it. Give me a sec.
That's the only thing I can think of, because I don't know if there's anything we've really not
Yeah.
investigated.
Right.
Nothing's popping up.
Yeah, it looks like that's what the chat thinks we should do as well. Give me a sec here, sorry. No, it still didn't work. Okay, I should just give up on that.
You're stressing yourself out, Martin.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. At this
okay.
point, don't worry about it.
I'm just
Remember,
worried that
there
I've
was a day
broken
we didn't
something.
even have any redeems.
I know, I'm
Yep.
just worried that I've broken something by trying to fix it. Okay.
Just ignore it.
I have to undo the thing that I did, sorry. Okay. Check out this brooch.
That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you?
My brooch. Yes. Well, it may be mine.
Yours, Lammeror?
I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it.
Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lammeror's.
Thank you. I was wondering where I'd dropped it.
So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question.
Something wrong, Apollo?
What was this brooch doing at the crime scene?
Wasn't it her dressing room?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know when we found it, though. I guess so.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
He said it was at the crime scene, so I assume.
Would you mind taking a look at this, Lammeror?
Gods. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you.
Ah, don't worry about it. Certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I've had.
Fucking piece of shit.
And there it is.
Wait, the lyrics, maybe?
Maybe.
No.
No.
Nope.
It might have just been the brooch.
You think?
What about the soundboard?
We could try it. Nope. I guess it was
Anything
just the
else?
brooch. That's the only thing I had left to show except my badge.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
She doesn't even care.
Okay. I mean, I don't blame her.
I don't know how many times I can tell you I don't care.
I guess we'll leave. Oh, hey. I guess we had to show her the brooch. I guess that was it. July 8th, 12:22 a.m. A backstage hallway.
Whoa, who's there now?
Oh, it's you. Where were you?
Ah, Emma! Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual.
You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened. Ugh, it's all your fault, you know.
Oops, maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene.
What do you mean by impossible?
Well, it's gone. Utterly gone.
What's gone?
The body, stupid. What else?
I'm going to turn you down a little bit, Marin. Sorry. I do have you up pretty high there.
I'm pretty high. Mr. Latus's body has disappeared!
What?
Oh, jeez. July 8th, Lamiro's dressing room.
Ah, Prosecutor Gavin.
From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news.
I heard Mr. Latus's body had gone missing.
I'm very happy about it. Now I'm mad. Look for yourself. It just got up and walked away. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle.
How many different situations do you think Fabio said these same phrases in?
At least 2. This one and one where
Yeah.
he sees Apollo's pickle. You can interpret pickle for whatever you wish. Maybe he has a nice dill pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start the investigation.
The
Best part is we can't be bonked.
Yazelmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. Oh, great, now he's a zombie. You had one job, Apollo.
Why are we blaming Apollo for a body turning into a zombie? You should have double tapped. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. He saw him die. He should have really made sure.
Fixed the redeems.
Apollo, why didn't you shoot him in the head after he died?
I fixed the redeems. So
Hey,
Oh, now we can be bonked.
Yep.
maybe Apollo makes pickles, says Freaky Lady Moonbeam. And she's right. What if Apollo makes pickles and you just bonks me for no reason?
To be
That's
fair,
his side business because he's not making any money as a lawyer. But he can make a damn good pickle.
That's the right talent agency's 2 biggest exports are Trucy Wright and pickles.
And at the bottom of the list is the law.
Yeah.
oh, I'm turning all these on now. I can stop thinking about it.
Okay. Can I take a quick break to go to the bathroom?
By all means.
Cool. I'm gonna
You
go
know
take a
what?
shit.
Thank you for cashing in your star
I'll be
chips
right
for
back.
Oh yeah, sure thing. Thank you for cashing in your star chips for a baby Vampiro and for a high up Rarikarika. And thank you for the hydrate command there, L Train. Oh my gosh, I won't lie. I was scrambling trying to figure out what I could do because I was like, I kept figuring out little bits of it, and then I was like, what am I missing? And then I realized, oh, there's the solution. Glad I got it solved. It was gonna bother me the whole stream. All right, I think I've got everything on except that one. What else? Anything else?
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
It's very important. Thank you, Large Father V, for cashing in your star chips for a Stop Breaking the Law asshole. Obviously, we need to... Whoever killed Romaine Lettuce, we should be saying that too. Alright, I think we're good. I think all the redeems are on that need to be on. Rock Rulin, thank you for cashing in... Sorry, no, thank you for subscribing for Tier 1 for 22 months. Sorry. And Pixelinks Me, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for a whole year. I just can't stand this Karibo avatar. It's too cute. Well, thank you. I'm pretty cute. I'm Rudy Toot Toot. I smell like juicy fruit. Alright. I can stop looking at that website now. Holy cow. I apologize for being distracted, but I just really wanted to get it fixed, and I didn't want to spend an hour after the stream fixing my stream. That would have annoyed me even more, honestly. What do I think of the AEW, crazy AEW week? I mean, I think it's a shame, ultimately. Like, I'm not super invested in AEW like a lot of people are, especially judging by the comments I got on social media based on my CM Punk memes and jokes and some of the tweets where I was just talking about it. I don't really tune into AEW that often. I watch the pay-per-views and I've tuned in if I happen to have a free hour or two, but that's very rare. Having said that, from what I could tell, it seems like obviously the pay-per-view was good. It was a good show. Everybody gave their all. And then it was overshadowed by a bunch of kind of petty drama that really didn't need to be aired publicly the way it was. I'm not going to specifically blame anybody because I think it's just a very unfortunate situation. And frankly, it's not something we ever should have been made privy to. I mean, if people care that much about the inner workings of the wrestling locker room and the politics and all that, that's their business. But I don't need to see a grown man have a meltdown. You know, just throwing shade at a bunch of other employees and people who don't necessarily even do anything at the company that deserve it. I don't know.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I haven't watched Primal yet, Vampiro. That is something I do want to watch. My understanding is there's no dialogue, and it's Gendy Tartakovsky, and I'm like, the two things that sell me on anything is if there's very little dialogue or no dialogue, and if Gendy Tartakovsky made it, so it's really up my alley. It sounds like Samurai Jack, but, even cooler.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Rock Rulin,
Thank you.
Rock Rulin, thank you for gifting a sub to Apollo Justice's butt. Apparently that is a username.
It's here?
It's somewhere.
Just the butt, though.
Thank you for that. And I hope Apollo Justice's butt, if they are they actually here, or is that just I don't think they're actually here. I think that is just wherever they are, the sub has found them.
But it's only for Apollo Justice's butt. The rest of Apollo Justice has to get his own damn sub.
He has to get a sub.
Yeah.
All right. So, how can you stand here? We have to start the Okay.
There's no need for alarm, Fraulein Detective.
What was that accent?
5 years. 5 years just like, we'll pretend it never happened.
As a treat.
All entrances and exits have been sealed.
I don't believe Clavier would ever seal his own exit or entrance.
No.
I
No,
didn't
not ever.
say my entrance has been sealed. You can enter me anytime.
Okay.
The body will not leave the building.
But it can enter me.
So, I suggest we find ourselves a cadaver.
I'm so
I'll
glad.
bend over, pull down my pants, and the first dick that enters my asshole
Okay.
is the body.
I was about to say how glad I was that I can participate in the banter, but now...
Martin, the only person holding you back from participating in the banter is you.
Yep.
It's true, but some of the banter, I feel like that it has a life of
I
its
had
own.
I had to vent
If
about
you
my
go
job.
that far, you can never go back.
Yeah.
There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys of my asshole later.
Duck Queen Sonia, thank you for the blessing. We need it. Thank you for bonking Marin Natsu.
Where is Kawaii Black Jesus?
We don't
him
need
back.
Yeah,
we don't
right.
need Kawaii Black Jesus. We have. I thought RN Jesus was here, but I guess I don't
Oh,
think. I think the VTuber Jesus has left us. We are.
damn it!
Aw.
Jesus left us.
We had Jesus for a while, but he's gone.
That's how beyond hope we are.
What happened to that? Was when I carried you.
Even Kawaii Black Jesus was like, no.
Kawaii Black Jesus was like, I'm too kawaii for this.
Did you say this?
Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this.
How could Mr. Latusse's body just disappear?
It's so fun.
Well, you heard the man.
Didn't we establish that there was like a window nearby? Like if you move the screen to the right, there was like a window or something.
Oh,
Oh, I don't remember.
I feel like there.
I don't
Maybe
think
I'm
so.
wrong.
I think you're combining cases.
Okay.
Let's get searching.
Hey,
Oh, him.
I
Right.
don't know if this is exactly the right time, but
Rampo, thank you for cashing in your star tips for a doodle la 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 la. That's my new thing.
I'm glad he's not the vocalist of the Gaviners.
How would his head get he could if he get too close to the microphone, he'd like keep bonking it with his hair.
And just like at different points during concert, you just hear dunk.
God help him if they ever recorded like in the studio and he did backup
God, he
vocals.
wouldn't
Yes, Darian.
But Dinsis, I think he's meant to be an orca, a killer whale, or something. Is it?
He's a
who?
shark guy.
He's a shark, yeah.
Okay.
So he has 2 penises.
Been a while.
Yeah. And he's mostly made of cartilage.
He has 2 penises. He's got one on his head and one between his legs. It's perfect.
See, Geeter's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. From the name, I'm just assuming Geeter is a Muppet member of the band. They just have this guy.
That's a really good question.
Clavia and Geeter the Muppet.
Was it? Maybe it's a guitar.
Oh.
Skeeter? Who's Skeeter?
Geet these nuts.
Damn it, he got me!
I geet you. That's what I call my guitar. You like,
I
man?
got geeted.
Your guitar was stolen?
This has not been a good day for guitars or geeters or people or me.
Now, having a guitar called Geeter is rather like this aspect of Game of Thrones always makes me laugh, especially given that I know people think Game of Thrones is really, really cool. There's a dragon in Game of Thrones called Drogon. I'm like, your dragon's called Drogon.
Someone
Okay.
pitched that, and then someone else was like, "That's brilliant. Write it in."
I mean, those fucking guys had a panel afterwards, whereas like those 2 white guys who made it, and they were like, "We didn't know what the fuck we were doing."
I don't think we can
God.
blame them for that because I'm pretty sure that's what George R.R. Martin wrote.
I don't know.
Well, because he's named after Khal Drogo. I think.
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't
Sounds
care
like
to
you know
find
more
out.
than me. Yeah.
I only know this because I laugh at the name of the dragon, and people are like, "Well, let me explain," and I'm like, "Okay."
Or
Like,
how
you
about
can't explain it in a way that makes it not funny.
how about the fact that Hodor's last words were "hold the door" or something like that? I
No,
don't fucking
that's
know.
not what's going on there.
Yeah, see, you definitely know more than me.
You sound like a
Okay.
real Game of Thrones fan.
Oh,
Martin.
I'm a
Yeah,
big
Martin, you
Thrones
sound like you're
head.
really into Game of Thrones.
I'm a huge Thrones head. You know me. Winter is coming.
Thrones
everyone.
head. Everybody who actually likes Game of Thrones just heard Throne Head and just it was like, no, you don't like Game of
They
Thrones.
physically cringe.
You've never seen an episode.
I'm so upset that there's a new show, by the way. I'm so
Oh my
sad.
God, me too.
I really hope it's not good, just so that I don't have to tell people I don't like fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this.
Mordecai, thank you for the 100
first
bits.
person who suggests it to me, I'm gonna light on fire.
Oh, all right.
Mordecai, thank you for the 100 bits. Winter is coming.
I'll be your accomplice there. You can come
Yay.
run and hide in our place.
Thank you.
Okay. Body first, then guitar.
That's the order in which the sex happens.
That's my priority. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room.
Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man.
So now there's the crime. I feel like Apollo Justice so far has been, there is a massive crime that happens, but let's get distracted by small details.
It's like
panties.
all of his cases so far is like there's one big crime, but also let's solve all these tiny
Let's
crimes.
find the panties.
Yeah. Let's see
Disappearing
who
act.
hit Phoenix with a car.
Wait, oh, the body I assume he's talking about, because I was like, what?
Yeah.
Disappearing act.
Well, this sure is a, what did he call it? A sausage?
What?
A sausage fest, I think.
A sausage fest. I want to put these sausages inside of my mouth. And
missed
it's
the-
your pickle. Sausages and pickles everywhere. I told you to stay in the room.
Good grief.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Not much else I can say.
Sausages and pickles. I'm not the one writing the script. It's all right.
Most of the time, you're not the one reading the script either.
Yeah. I'm not. It's just the ADD. It goes. Top priority now is finding that body.
Ah,
You can make it up to me later. My femme voices are so fucking puberty right now. 10 bags or so of chocolate snicku should do the trick nicely.
I'd give it.
At least you don't have to play the 15-year-old girl.
God, yes, goodbye forever, Maya.
You should watch your sugar
No, Maya's
intake.
literally coming back in 2 games.
Yeah, but she's an adult now.
That's
She's
true.
not 16.
Good point.
You should watch your sugar intake, Emma.
I can do 23-year-old Maya.
I guess.
Maybe not.
What do you think about
She's
this?
like 27, isn't she?
I
Emma,
don't know.
could you take a look at this?
Just hold it right there. This is no time to be waving this snack.
Snack of bagoos.
This is no time to be waving a bag of snackoos in my face. And also, I would assume that is.
Oh,
Look,
God,
what's
yes.
important to me? What's important is that Mr. Latouz's body is missing.
This is the problem, because sometimes the game's like, you're not actually reading this out loud, are you? I'm just going to skip a line.
Yeah.
We've got to find it.
She would be more convincing if she wasn't standing around eating her precious snackoos.
I'm coping, you fucking asshole. My job is very stressful.
Eating my bag of Cope Ooze.
Yeah.
Copoos.
Don't point a fucking gun at me or I'm gonna keep eating.
Okay. I guess she's not interested.
I
What are
don't
we
give a
doing? We're looking for the
shit.
body, I guess, and maybe a guitar.
Well, look at where the body was,
Okay.
because we haven't looked at where the body was.
Okay. Yeah, no mirror, but that vent. I think it was the vent that I was thinking. Let's have a look. Look at where the body was, though.
There should be a body here, but there's not.
Good observation, Apollo.
How could this have happened? And why?
Well, okay. You don't want to look at the text they wrote? Like, oh, here we go. No.
A 45 caliber revolver, very deadly.
You know, Apollo, I was wondering. What's the caliber? And what does the 45 mean?
Huh?
You want me to tell you? It's the size of the barrel. Simply put, the larger the caliber, the bigger the round. The bullet, in other words. Bigger bullets do more damage.
Wow, chalk 1 point up for the forensic science.
That's just fucking common sense. Ballistic. You know it.
But it's not 45 inches, right? That'd be too big.
Unless
That would
you're
indeed
Wile
be
E.
too big.
Coyote.
That would like
Unless it says Acme on the side.
That would leave like the hands and feet behind.
Yeah. What's the unit of measurement they use, Miss Science? Well,
Snackoos.
yeah.
hush. It shouldn't ask so many questions.
It's funny.
This is why she didn't pass the test.
I'm smart.
I appreciate that Emma is as much bluffing as Phoenix was in the first game.
Right.
Yeah. I love
She
how
learned
salty
everything
Emma is.
from him.
Real life came at Emma so fast.
I think we've said
Look, there's
this.
a little window over there. I think we probably did.
Yeah, it's barely big enough to get my head through.
Not to mention, it only opens a crack.
Right, no harm in that, except I'm pretty sure it is impossible.
You fucking idiot. You could peek into the room through it, though, you know.
Okay.
Look at the hangers. Were the hangers on the floor before?
Well, there's nothing to look
God.
at apparently. So.
All right.
What's happening
But
there?
this something is examinable here.
Okay.
Seeing these,
What?
Oh, it's just for the whole vanity area.
You are in a dressing room.
That's weird. I was looking down here. All right. Let's move on. I guess. Let's look for that. I assume we're looking for the guitar because like we've got the keys. Huh? Geeter. Geeter Skeeter. No guitar. It's probably on the stage, right?
Yeah, I think back to the stage.
Zero context. How could that have happened? Well, either Latouche decided going on a quest to discover the world once he was dead was his true goal and happily walk away of the murder scene. Either someone moved his body, someone who might have left the room while you were talking to Lamiror, for example. Oh.
He
Jul-
got up and he was just like, God, it looks like someone died here. And then he left.
July 8th, 12:57 a.m. in the wing. Wow, it's late. They haven't
do-
taken down
I do
any of
wanna
this
say-
stuff.
I do want to say that I
Crime
believe
scene.
I believe that if I get murdered, I'm not going to accept the first time. Like, I'm just
Yeah,
going to
just
ignore
say
the
no.
first time I get murdered. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, like, I'll die and then I'll come back to life and be like, well, what the fuck was that bullshit?
You're like, I
That's
wasn't
stupid.
into it.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you
Huh.
think that... hey, Samantha Valentina. Do you think that dying... Do you think that New Game Plus, like if you got to start over again with all the information and experience that you'd gained from your life, do you think that would be a curse or a blessing?
Oh God.
I think it depends on how your life has gone.
That's
That
true.
would be a curse.
That's
if I
true.
lived the exact same life that I lived now.
Well, no, you
I mean, I guess you would have the power to change it.
yeah, you have
I suppose.
absolutely power to change anything based on your knowledge.
But I can't change my parents.
Oh,
That is also the consideration I'm having.
Yeah, that's the curse part of it because now I'm even smarter of an ass.
L Train, thank you for
My mouth got me in enough trouble.
Oh,
Yeah, same.
L Train 4444, thank you for the 10 bits. Geeter done. I will exit now. As you should.
Get out.
See, I like the idea, but having seen Erased, I'm like, oh god, that would be difficult to do for a whole lifetime.
Yeah.
July,
See, if I had a cool mom, I would be okay with it.
yeah, like in Erased. July 8th, 12:57 a.m. In the wings.
Does something seem different to you, Apollo?
Something is definitely different here.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Like, do you hear a zombie?
Is the guitar case open? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Okay.
I guess not. I'm not sure that's all that important right now. Let's check out that thing in the middle of the stage.
Oh, the piano?
Oh no, the platform.
Oh, the
maybe?
platform?
Yeah, let's try it.
I guess it wasn't there before, was it?
I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't raised
Oh.
before. That stage must have been lowered before.
This is indeed Apollo Justice Case 3, unknown player.
Yep.
That's the tower that Lamoureux and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on.
Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take a look up top.
Up top. Maybe we should get Emma. We're too small.
You're not fun. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. They just like stack on top of each other's shoulders, but it's Apollo on top.
I'm not so good with heights.
Stop whining and start climbing.
Here we go.
It didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 20 feet down.
Poor little boy.
Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there.
The body.
We found two things we were looking for, and one thing we never expected to find. The new Ace Attorney game.
Ace Attorney 7.
What? The guitar, the body, and another body.
The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, what is it?
Machi.
Tobe. Just like Who Killed Mr. Burns.
July 8th, 10:09 a.m. Write Anything Agency. Wow.
Oh, they finally got home.
I guess so.
Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry.
That's what you call having multiple murders?
Yeah. No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
What?
Yeah, he's not dead.
Don't look at me like it's my fault or that I have to explain anything that happened. Machi Tobe, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romaine Latouche.
Can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible.
That's every anime protagonist.
Right?
I guess they had proof of some kind.
What proof could possibly prove that?
Guten Morgen.
Oh, God. My Morgan is anything but Guten now. But Prosecutor Gavin...
What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset.
Thank you for the hydrate command there, Samantha Valentina.
He's like, is this your storage room?
Okay.
Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
Don't look at him like it's his fault either.
It was tough for me, too. We performed together that night, after all. Yet,
Yet?
the powers that be say that given the circumstances, it could only have been him.
What do you mean by the circumstances?
La Miroir was invited from Virginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really.
Well, those are circumstances, all right.
The Alzamagi, thank you for the 5 bits. So here's why the case is dumb. Okay. I don't know how you're going to explain that in
Opinions incoming, everybody.
one
Alzamagia
paragraph.
had this ready.
I'm ready.
The blind 50-pound piano player managed to wrestle a higher power handgun away from a 300-pound bodyguard, shoot him, move the body, and also hide from people entering the room, and you're meant to take this seriously.
It is silly.
Oh, for that. This is the real hole in it, is that he's blind and small, and that's ridiculous?
It is ridiculous
yeah.
that somebody's trying to frame this
I
child
know.
as a murderer.
Blind child.
How old is he? Can we look in the court record?
It's gotta be, I'm guessing 17?
No.
14?
Yeah.
What?
14.
Yeah, I was guessing
Wait.
prepubescent.
Yeah, Trucy's calling him like a cute little boy, and she's like a year older than him.
Those are circumstances, all right.
Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. There has not been a blind killer before in the series, after all.
Wasn't there,
I think-
Dogen?
Yes, but he's not a small child.
No, but he didn't exist at the time when this came out.
Oh, is that right?
That's true.
Is that right?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney investigations came after this.
Yeah.
What makes Machi the only possible suspect?
2 years after this? Like 2 or 3
I
years
think it
after.
came out like 2011 or 2012. And then this came out 2007.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here, forehead. You seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy.
Ah, right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case.
Dark Jade says, it does sound silly, then again, sometimes truth can be stranger than fiction, which makes me want to make redeems of Jonathan Frakes going, "We made it up." It's not true.
That's probably what we need for Ace Attorney.
We need Jonathan Frakes, prosecutor.
Yes.
Especially not to the defense attorney.
What? Did you just say? Me? The defense attorney?
I'm flirting with you, Dana.
He's been voluntold.
Yeah. We need specifically drunk Jonathan Frakes, prosecutor, ace attorney.
Just slow him down by
You ever
like 0.3.
obtained your autopsy?
That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services.
He? You mean Machi? Machi wants me?
Machi wants you.
This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going.
Right.
Good luck. I have been
It seemed in character.
Well, you're not wrong.
We get it, Claudia, you vape.
Exactly.
I'm off to question La Miroir.
He's like blowing the smoke rings like in their office, and then he's just like, good luck.
Thank you, Senmaru, for catching these starters for a free real estate. And I was going to read Apollo's line as if it was a bit message. Thanks for the 50 bits, Apollo Justice.
Right, later.
I hope I'm up to this.
Thanks for the video game, Apollo Justice.
Oh, July 8th,
Uh,
detention center. What's up?
I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds because
Sure
my
thing.
fan is unplugged.
Your fan.
Oh, no.
My fan, I'm hot.
You're getting sweaty. Danny Alp
Is
says
the weather still hot there?
it's pretty warm, yeah. Tilly refuses to be outside for longer than 10 minutes.
You know what? That's valid.
Danny,
Same.
Yeah. Danny Alp, Apollo will stop an international conflict, and yet I'm pretty sure he won't get paid. Is that what happens? He stops an international conflict?
Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
Who said what?
I assume it's from a future game. Danny Alp says Apollo will stop an international conflict, and yet I'm pretty sure he won't get paid. I think that's the case of all the Phoenix Wright protagonists. I think they've all stopped international conflicts.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happened in like all of Apollo's games so far, I feel like.
Okay, I'm back.
July 8th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Oh.
I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible.
I don't know why it's doing that so often in this section. It's like,
I don't know.
it keeps skipping the first line.
This time is... Yeah.
It's just programming.
Yeah, but why so often in this case and not the others?
You said that already. And usually it's because like they're doing like a big ramble or they get cut off.
Yeah.
But this time it's just they're saying
This doesn't
things.
seem to have a good reason. Machi, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you.
Hi. Maybe you could tell me about last night.
Oh no.
Wingy dinger ding. Ding dinger ding.
Huh? I liked when we were trying to interpret the symbols.
Wiggly lines, arrow leaves, dancing goats, exclamation point, crying eyeball dance. I don't know.
That was when I
Kamehameha.
realized. That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this.
Oh, he's so
In
sad.
a country so far from everything he's ever known.
Baby.
Taking off belt. Have a good one.
And he's in
Hoo-ha.
Thank you for
Hi,
cashing in your
Bill.
star chips for a hoo-ha there,
Hoo-ha.
Cannabis Prime.
Ooh-ha.
Maybe Lemuror
Labia.
can help?
Labia.
I almost said
Mooney.
lady.
Lady.
That's my new name.
My fair lady. But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him?
I was vaping.
He didn't
again.
say
Good
anything.
luck. I'm off to question Lamira.
Do we need a flashback to this?
Right?
I love that I was vaping at the exact same time again.
It's like Clavier needs a solid 10 seconds for a bong rip real quick.
You know that
I
bit?
have very powerful lungs. I'm a singer.
I hate to make this reference, but you know that bit in Fantastic Beasts 2, The Crimes of Grindelwald, where he vapes World War II?
I absolutely do not.
He does what?
Yes. It's
I
this big.
absolutely refuse
I
to
hate to
acknowledge
describe it.
that.
I hate to describe it, but Grindelwald is trying to explain what horrible thing will happen to the world if humans are allowed to just go about their business and not be reined in by the wizard community. And he just shows World War II, and he basically just like uses smoke, I think, from his mouth. I can't remember, but everyone refers to that scene as him vaping World War II. So I like to imagine Clavier in court
Wow.
vaping the crime.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
He's like, allow me
Yes.
to vape the crime, Your Honor.
Yeah, I just want to be clear. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Especially her stupid new book.
Yeah, God.
But especially
So
everything
fucking
else.
whiny. Well, what are we gonna do?
That's, a good question.
Did I tell you? I did tell you that I literally got the last agent I was with sent me a trans person that they knew was trans in audition for the fucking Harry Potter game, and I was like biting back
Wow.
It took all of my self-control not to be like, I get hazard pay if I book this, right? Like,
Oh my god. Mordecai,
I just ignored it. I did not read.
I don't
for it.
blame you.
Tone deaf.
Mordecai, thank you for the 100 bits. Machi spitting.
I can't think of anything we could do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. But go with this, I see. He's saying I may as well do this.
Whoa! Squiggly lines, question mark, scissors, exclamation point, question mark.
It's to be continued.
What a cliffhanger.
Wow! Thank you, L Train, for catching in your star chips to unleash the Proto Badger right as we went into a chapter mark. All right, I guess we'll keep going, unless anybody needs to take a break. We
No.
have
I
about
think I'm okay for
you
right
have
now.
about 45 minutes before you hard out there, Soupy.
Yeah, just about.
Okay. July 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. And Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. Apollo, oh, I'm so screwed. Phoenix, welcome to club. I like welcome to
Well,
club.
welcome to club.
Welcome to club.
That's the name.
Why
I say many word when few word do trick.
why defend many client when one Apollo Justice do trick?
Court is now in session for. How do I say that?
God, it's not the not little
Oh, that
Karibo,
makes
it's
it
not the
much
honor.
clearer.
Yeah. Machi Tobaye, Your Honor, the pixie of the arpeggio.
It's Tobaye.
That's how I've been saying it.
Okay.
Right, his trial. Court is in session.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is A-OK here, Judge.
Hey, Judge.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Korewa JJ. Ah, my opening statement, yeah.
Hey there, Kato33. Hi. Going okay. We're playing some Ace Attorney. I want to reiterate, since we're about halfway through the stream or so, that I do apologize for being absent on Twitch for a little bit. I had to get my affairs in order in real life, and also I had my booster shot. In fact, today I'm going to be having my Stellaris shot, so it's been kind of
Wow.
a week.
Been eventful for you.
Yeah.
No, actually. There was something else I wanted to ask you about. Why didn't I get discounted tickets to the concert?
Yes.
Say you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease.
What?
Relevant?
Say it's called incuritis. What do you say to them?
Judge.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right?
Is the
Was das
judge okay?
Ich bin... no, wait.
You'd only be kicking them when they're down.
What are you talking about?
Du bist okay?
Actually, I'm going to visit someone who is terminally ill, and I really need
Oh.
some personal advice on this.
Oh.
Right after this trial, the Chief Justice's son.
Is this what's happening?
Can we have this conversation in a more intimate context?
No, we can't.
Not on the record, maybe?
I'm going right after this trial.
Do you not? You have 9 friends, as in no friends, nicht friends.
The Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Who replaced the judge with Michael Scott? I'm going in for an operation. Should we have a safe word?
The Chief Justice.
His son is afflicted with the most terrible disease.
What's going on?
He doesn't have long, it seems.
Oh
Fast
dear.
as fuck.
Ah,
So I thought I'd go pay him a visit.
Right.
Bring some cookies and Mountain Dew. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Oh no.
Maybe just shut your mouth.
I am incapable of that, and you know it. Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
Because grown-ups suck, Trucy.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm pretty sure that the middle of a trial, which we've already confirmed are publicly broadcast in Japanifornia, is the right time or place to talk about this. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Chief Justice's son and how he's going to die.
she's looking at me with something like disgust.
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
Hey, what are you looking at me like that for?
In any case,
No, in this
When was-
case.
So this one came out in 2007. When did Ace Attorney 3 come out?
the port or original?
Original.
2003.
Oh wow. So maybe it had just been a really long time since they. It is strange that it is specifically this case.
This
though.
case, yeah, it's not happened
Yeah.
the whole game like this, I don't think. I would have noticed. Cat
Yeah, weird.
033, hi, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 2 months. Appreciate it, Cat. Welcome. Hi.
I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly. Y'all need to stop making small talk. Prosecutor Gav, your opening statement.
I'm
briefly.
wasting time.
Ich bin gaslit by their judge.
In English, Prosecutor Gavin.
You're in luck here, Judge. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think.
Because I'm gonna put you in there.
You're going to be his roommate. First, to review the victim in this case. Excuse me, I mispronounced that word. Romain Letouce, age 35. The global manager for diva songstress La Miroir. The cause of death. Blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver.
I looked down and all I heard was the cows of death. And I was like, what?
I'm German.
I didn't think they could hold a gun with those hooves.
Yeah, they're quite talented these days. The report has all the details, including the cow positioning. For the cows of death.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Letouce's autopsy report added to the court record.
45 caliber. That's quite large, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 45 inches?
Bigger than my
A
dick.
direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet. If it didn't go
Including-
straight through his body anyway.
My dick could knock a man off his feet.
And often does.
Oh, it does look like trapdoor, doesn't it?
Kinda.
However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved.
I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse considering.
Brian,
It's not like he had a terminal disease like my friend's son.
Crime photo added to the court record.
2 shots were fired.
Pikes,
My accent is
And then
all
I did
over the
2
place.
shots.
Pikes Pendragon 67 says, "What is with Ace Attorney and writing dying messages in blood?" I mean, yeah, it has happened a few times, but I think that's honestly like a trope in
Isn't
this.
that your go-to?
Yeah.
It is
I
definitely
kind
a
of
go-to.
wonder, like, if I was murdered because of Ace Attorney, would I remember in that moment to write the killer's name in blood?
Right.
I would do my best to write something in blood. You know, if not
Yeah.
the killer's name, then at least write worth fan fiction.
Yeah, we're like, at least a nice picture or like some fan fiction to make me happy in my last
Yeah,
moments.
I have to finish that porn
The,
before I die.
the better option is to just bring a notepad and a pen with you everywhere.
In case you get murdered.
Yeah.
That's
point.
nowhere
Specifically.
near as hardcore.
True.
And what are you just
What if
gonna
I
write
get
down the
shot
name?
in the notepad?
Right through the killer's name.
One shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. I would write in blood, bussy. There's that one bit in The Big Lebowski where he's in that the pornographer's mansion, and he's like trying to investigate the disappearance of the woman, and when the guy he hears the guy on the phone and he writes something on the notepad, and then when the guy leaves, he goes over and he sketches over it with a pencil, and it's like, wow, the dude is actually doing legit detective work. He's gonna find a clue, and then he realizes halfway through doing it, he just drew a bunch of dicks. I always thought that was really funny.
What was that from?
The Big Lebowski. He's like,
Oh my God.
he thinks he's found like a clue to like lead him somewhere, and he's frantically doing the sketch thing where like the page underneath will have had imprinted what he wrote, but the guy was just doodling dicks.
Love it.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. I just remember The Simpsons when Sideshow Bob kept sending death notes to Bart in his own blood until he actually passes out and Snake goes, "Jesse, use a pen." Oh, geez, use a pen, Sideshow Bob. Jesse,
That sounded like it was a line from Brick.
Jesse, use a pen, Sideshow Bob.
You...
Did you ever see those fucking shitty ass Breaking Bad comics where they were like
Oh
drawn
my
in
god,
MS
I
Paint?
love those.
I love
They're
the one,
so funny.
especially the one where it's like Jesse, call me, Jesse, and then Jesse calls him back and he's like, I told you never to call me here.
I love all the ones that are like dipping sticks.
Or the one where he like puts the baby down and it starts walking and then he goes, run. Oh, those are cave. That's cave art of our time.
We gotta look some of those up later. I haven't thought about those in so long. They're so funny.
Rock Ruler.
The best part.
Rock Ruler, thank you for the 10 bits. As you can see here, with what little time they had left, the victim wrote in their own blood, fuck J.K. Rowling. Oh,
I love that victim.
they've got a song.
You know what? Yeah.
So give it a minute.
That's not a victim.
All right, thank you so much, Ryu Kurika, for getting us high up there. And Audio Dragon 51, thank you so much for the resub for 6 months. Great to have you here, Audio Dragon. Always nice to see you. Did you say this?
I did. Because it had the word penetrated in it.
Right.
I emphasized the penetration. Both bullets were found in the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram.
Oh.
This is where the bullets hit.
So he must have been shot from that tiny window, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Diagram.
But I cannot accept the death of my friend's son. What do I say?
Diagram added to the court record.
We're talking about a .45 caliber revolver. We must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use.
What?
Really?
Why?
Yeah,
It's because of the recoil.
Oh.
yeah, apparently weapons that size have a powerful kickback. If, say, the judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body.
Hey, I'm not the one with a terminal illness. That's my friend's son.
Bonitis.
What do I say to him, by the way? The defense will take more care in choosing examples.
This old guy would probably die. Anyway, as I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room.
If the judge tried to use this, it would blast his ass.
I keep seeing that fucking table and it just looks like a pad to
Looks
me.
like a... Oh.
It does.
If only it applied it to the injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, if only we had something giant to absorb all this blood.
That is literally something that happens in Jupiter Ascending. Mila Kunis.
You know what? I think
slaps.
you guys may have.
We have talked about this.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't laugh.
It's very serious.
It's real and valid.
It's real. Mila Kunis did it to Werewolf Channing Tatum.
I saw her do it.
Sticky side down.
This dressing room. This
With
dressing
wings.
room. Has only one entrance. This door.
Mordecai, thank you for the 5 bits. Sorry. I can't wait for the spin-off game Ace Attorney Presents Judge, the Terminally Ill Son. What a subtitle. But since I've not played Growing Up, what is that?
That does seem to be the case, yes.
Vampiro, if you've never seen Mila Kunis in Jupiter Ascending, there is indeed a sequence where she treats Channing Tatum's wounds with a pad.
However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots.
He's talking about you and Emma, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yet when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty, save for the victim's body, of course.
But that's impossible. You'd think I would learn by now.
Exactly. This murder was impossible. For all but one person.
What?
One person. Is it my friend's terminally ill son?
No, That person is dying. That is, of course, the defendant, Machi Tobaye.
Only this defendant could have committed the crime?
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. I'll be right
But
back.
how?
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay, Marin's taking a minute. Wow. Okay. So my assumption is the only person who could have done it is Machi because of the smallness of Machi.
I think it's just that they're just assuming it was him because he was the one found with the body.
Oh, okay. So there was nobody else who could have gotten in there. So therefore, the only person who was there was Machi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he can actually climb through that little window.
No, I didn't think so.
I don't think he's that small.
That's why I was like, hang on, what are they trying to imply? But yeah, it makes sense that if he was the only one on the scene.
Yeah.
All right. I'm so glad that I know that I was stressing. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I know I was stressing myself out with them redeems, but I didn't want to spend like a 30-40 minutes after the stream dealing with it.
Yeah.
All right. But how?
It's quite simpler. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear.
Very well. I assume you have testimony to back up this claim.
Back it up.
Back it up.
Let
back
the
it
witness
up,
please take the
back it
stand.
up.
Let the witness please back it up.
Yo,
Miss Sky, I have a question for you.
absolutely the fuck not. That is all you. I hate kids. I'd probably be like, yo, die faster. Die faster so I can investigate the cause of your death.
Are you trying to be the witness from the She-Hulk episode now, Marin?
Yeah.
I'm Emma Sky with no N's and a Y, but not where you think.
That character I thought was going to be really annoying, but she was actually very funny.
I like that she's capable of having a conversation with anybody.
Yeah.
Your name and profession, please.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. Well, Machi, you were seen next to the body for 5 seconds when the police arrived, so the killer is you.
That's what happened to Maya, basically.
Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail I was on security detail at the concert forum that night.
Emma seems tired. Somehow.
Nah, she's fine.
I'm always tired.
Security at the concert, you say?
Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder.
Wait, she was security?
Yeah, I'm beefy.
Maybe she's paid as like a private security guard as like a side hustle.
Yeah. My job is to observe and report. Dots.
Now, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know.
I'm sure that makes her feel much better.
I want to hear more about these bigger mistakes.
In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was quickly discovered. And we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would. Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please.
All right.
Murderous circumstances.
The night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room filled with blaring rock music and found the body.
What? Evil Sea Monkeys, thank you for resubscribing at tier 2 for 20 months in a row. 20 months of easy hacking this sub in a row, Martin. By the way, consider this resub as more support for klepto shipping, heart shipping, bound shipping, Libra shipping, and cross shipping. Yup, more Little Yugi, Dark Bakura, Rio Bakura, Thief King Bakura, Malik, Melvin shipping support. Consider those ships supported.
I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it.
For real.
Yep.
It was lucky that a detective was first on the scene. But that door was the only way out of the room, right?
I feel like Emma's doing a pretty bad job in this game.
All right.
Yeah,
Damn.
pretty much.
What the fuck?
How can they say that Machi did it?
Looks like we need a bit more information.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Murderous
Shover.
circumstances.
Yeah, I think we're pressing.
Okay. Explain.
Irate.
The night of the murder was the night of the concert, yes? When my eardrums were murdered.
Oh. That's right.
What was a detective doing on security detail, might I ask? If
All
it was
right.
only a concert.
My thoughts exactly. But orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Yes, allow me to explain. I smelled something that I smelled something that day.
What?
You might say, the stench of conspiracy.
Okay.
And vape smoke.
That day at the concert hall,
Conspiracy.
wasn't it obvious? My keys. That whole morning, no, the whole day was ruined.
Conspiracy of the keys.
And it's all because someone stole my keys.
Look at that sweat. Is that new?
No.
No, I think that's always when he's like,
Uh,
frustrated.
I couldn't ride my hog to the show. I couldn't open my guitar case.
oh.
There he goes again.
Isn't it possible he simply misplaced them?
Misplaced them. Misplaced items don't just wander into a murder victim's hand on their own.
What's this? Prosecutor Gavin, if your keys were in the victim's hand, that makes you a prime suspect.
No
Said,
fucking
I
guitar.
did an internal investigation and I have found that I have done no wrongdoing.
No, it wasn't.
I hate air guitar as much as I hate neoliberalism.
Love, slow acting and new. Atroquinin is waiting for you.
What is that?
I don't fucking know.
You'll see. He's singing something.
Does everything with this guy have to be so OTT?
Yes. The killing happened in the middle of my concert. I was like a sailor adrift on a sea of sound.
Thank you, Psychic Space Cow, for cashing in your star chips for a baby, baby. Achtung, baby, baby.
Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen. So I put the detective on the blah blah blah.
What did you put the detective on?
I put the detective on my dick, and then I put the detective with the most time on their hands on the task.
What's going on?
I do not know.
I see. I can accept that. What I can't accept is the death of my friend's son.
Damn it, why did I skip that line?
Well, I can't.
Please, the testimony.
Thank you for bonking Marin
I got
Cornflakes.
shit to do after this.
I didn't do anything. What did I do?
You put someone on your penis, I believe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that wasn't me. That was
Right.
Clavier.
The Hazelmagia.
Yeah, obviously.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Hazelmagia. He
Better
put
not awaken anything in me.
he put the detective on his dick gumshoe. And Marin, thank you for cashing in the you redeemed your redeem there.
We were let in, though.
I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you.
I gave the Fraulein special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again.
Oh boy, did you hear that? We're officially involved now.
Gee, great.
Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off.
So
I just farted real loud and they
I
ran.
farted super loud.
So no other...
So no other outsiders were there then?
And then,
No outies?
no Audis. But I was Audi 500.
I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots.
500.
500. Somebody was showing me their Christopher Walken impression, and I told them they sounded like a drunk lounge singer, and then they started singing. They showed me another clip of them doing a drunk lounge singer, but it was like with a southern accent, and they were singing one of the Spanish songs from Encanto. So she was like, "Aguila quesadilla," like that.
Pressure! Like a drip, drip.
Anyway, that was my. You were the one chatting. You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos.
Ah, hey, no stacking in court.
I'm
stressed.
the strong one. I'm not nervous.
And you're sure the shots came from La Miroir's room?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet. Bam! Ka-conk.
Thanks. So, how about it, Emma?
I like to think he picked it up off the floor.
I don't have money for food.
Yeah, that's fair.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. This stream could use more cowbell. The stream could use more cowbell.
We were right there. Hard to be mistaken about that.
Please, either talk or eat. Not both at the same time.
But I farted too. Oh.
One at a time.
No! Okay, so after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room. Beep boop bop. We opened the dressing room door.
The Void
There's a robot inside.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Apollo.
Well, a 5-second rule applies.
Munch's thrown snack. And Rock Rulan, thank you for the 10 bits. So people can inhale coffee and attack the defense, witnesses, and judge with a whip. But eating snacks is where we draw the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the ants will
If you
come
didn't
in.
bring enough for the class, you can't have them.
No, we just don't want ants to get in the courtroom.
Rock?
They'll never leave. Blaring, yes.
When you say rock, are you referring, perhaps,
Yes, to,
Not to
Mr.
Dwayne
the
Johnson.
Mr.
No.
the Dwayne Johnson.
No.
to my friend's son, who is dead?
He's dead now?
Because you guys kept talking and I didn't get out of here fast enough. To this rock and roll music that's so popular these days.
He's hip with Mountain Dew, but not with rock and roll.
That's right. When we went into the dressing room,
Well, I can't live without the Mountain Dew. I thought that was obvious.
music
Mountain
was...
Maybe
Dew
that's
is
what I
like-
need to give my friend's son.
That's healthy. It's green.
Music was blaring
didn't
over the
do the
speaker
Dew.
on the wall. It's like something from Perfect Blue.
Oh, that's
Emma.
me. They pipe sound from stage into the ba 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 ba.
I'm loving
trying
it.
my best today. I'm really trying my best. They pipe sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers. That way, people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on stage.
So, one time I was in a performance of Angels in America, and there was this big scene that the director wanted to be a very chaotic scene. It's basically the two couples are having an argument at the same time within the timeline of the play, but it cuts back and forth. But the way the director wanted to do it was we have the argument at the same time on either side of the stage, and certain parts of the argument are louder than others on either side, so the dialogue never stops on either side between the two couples, even though it's supposed to be paying attention to both of them. It didn't work. So we basically had to reblock it in a different way. And it was, as a result, the least rehearsed scene at least the way it ended up being. And so we were rehearsing it right up until we went on stage to perform it, to the point that right before the first opening night performance, we were on stage doing it with as much gusto as possible, and then we were told after the fact that the entire scene had been broadcast to the public area in front, and in the little sort of dining area, in the little sit down part of the theater. So everybody had heard the scene and us yelling at each other, and they were like, "What's going on?"
Oh no.
It was funny. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. What the judge doesn't know that the Chief Justice's son just needs the refreshing taste of Mountain Dew Code Red, the only drink on the market that distinctively tastes of red.
In a hospital, I'm not sure a Code Red is a good thing.
Oh God. That was the weirdest thing about. I remember in my multiple hospital stays, sometimes they would be like code emergency, and I'd be like, that sounds like there's an emergency. I'm not sure that that's much of a code.
Code? Why do we have to have a code?
I think it means when someone's coding, that means that their heart stopped, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know
I believe
that.
so.
Did it have to be so loud?
You don't listen to the governors with your ears.
Listen with your ass.
You feel it with your entire ass and soul.
The soul of my ass.
I always have the backstage monitors at full volume.
When we walked in the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe,
That's not a good sign.
making it easy to determine the time of the crime.
Crime time.
Crime time.
If you could hear that music playing.
Could you hear the dying breaths of my friend's son?
Could you hear his last wishes?
Then everyone on stage for that song has an alibi, including myself.
You're not alibi. I guess you are.
Okay, he's bi, all right.
You're right, I'm not bi, I'm pan.
There you go.
Way to be very LGBTQ positive, forward-thinking person, ally.
Anyway, I closed off the scene. Stop talking about gays. I closed off the scene and started my investigation.
Homophobic Emma.
She's ace.
She's not an ally.
Homophobic homosexual.
She's not an ally. She's an emily.
homosexual.
Take evidence, sis.
How could you know something like that?
As I said, it was clear from the circumstances. Per my last email. Listen. We know there was only one exit from that room. That door.
Bullshit.
Cat
The
could have
small
gotten through there.
window.
Someone could have shoved a chihuahua through there.
Chihuahua with a gun.
This small window.
That would have the gun would have vaporized a chihuahua.
Speaking of vape, Claudia.
would have broken every bone in its body and then it would have just
Yeah.
burst into flames.
Yeah.
That's the murder weapon, a chihuahua.
A chihuahua with a gun.
It's the perfect crime.
The small window only opened a tiny crack.
It's okay, I'll go in there, see who's in there.
Fuck off.
It's very dark in there, it's hard to see.
And I was standing in front of that door. So how could the killer have fled the scene? There's only one possibility. It was a dog shoved through the air vent that was vaporized by the recoil of the large caliber revolver.
The perfect crime.
That explains the tiny dog skeleton in there.
It's like you know when people say to commit the perfect crime, you like stab someone with an icicle
Yes.
so that the murder weapon melts away.
Yeah.
It's like that, but instead the murderer is the one who just gets fucking vaporized.
The perfect backfiring murder weapon.
Ah.
But that air vent was too small. Who could possibly...
They are going to argue this. Just Ellie86, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a doodle-la-la-la-la-la. Doodle-la. My frame rate has gone weird there, 6. Okay.
But that air vent was too small. Who could possibly? Who could possibly?
Yeah, exactly. I was drinking Diet Coke. Give me a minute.
And vaping.
I was vaping
No, that's
Diet Coke.
Javier. Javier is vaping. I'm drinking. I use caffeine. There's certainly no way you could get through, nor me. The only one who could fit through was a small dog
So
that exploded.
Oh, people are saying they saw
There's
Claudia
just
vent.
no one to arrest.
Oh no.
Now, to be fair, there is a history of them venting in his family. Literally, Christoph vented to kill the guy in the first case, and then popped back in the vent, and Phoenix saw him.
Wow. You're really judging a man by what his brother has done?
I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
What are we saying? Thor is Loki now? That Thor is guilty for everything Loki has done?
No.
Yeah. Exactly. So unless you see Clavier venting, shut your mouth. There are no backs wreathed in blue flames in this episode.
a child.
No, I said a small dog. Remember, access to those rooms was limited. Only those involved with the concert were allowed.
What if every case in this, it turned out Christoph did it?
Wow.
Every case
That
had
would be
Christoph
pretty
pop
cool.
out of a trapdoor.
Here's the thing. That would assume that Christoph is actually like a mastermind, and he's really not. He's kind of stupid.
Yeah, Kristoff is like basically an evil Queer Eye villain. Like,
Yeah.
if Queer Eye had a narrative and villains, he would be a villain.
Yeah, 100%.
He'd be creating straight men to like have terrible rooms for the Queer Eyes.
It's
to-
like if
to
there's a
dress up.
Queer Eye version, but it's like instead like it's the Fab Five, and they're trying to convince you to be like the worst version of yourself.
Oh God.
Then Christoph is like the ringleader.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the hydrate command, Mina.
It's just because the Fab Five they're so insecure.
We have about
Only those involved with the concert were allowed.
it's 10 minutes to 3, Soupy. How much longer do you want to go? Just like 5 minutes?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
And of all the people involved with the concert, only one is small enough to be considered a child.
Hey,
The Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Christoph told Alita to work at the Palmaractus Clinic and told the murderer of this case that shooting people is badass.
The defendant?
I can't imagine Christoph saying the word badass.
He also very specially trained that chihuahua.
Yeah.
The pixie of the arpeggio flitted up toward the sky and disappeared from the scene of the crime.
Could have just said itsy bitsy spider.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
that's just conjecture.
Oh, there was no other way out of that room. You were there. You should know, Herr Forehead.
Yeah,
And there is another vital piece of evidence.
evidence? What?
Marks were found on the air vent grill.
A dog.
Yeah, a tiny dog. Traces that it had recently been opened.
And claw marks.
Wait, what?
Claw marks and exploded dog parts. And something else was found quite clearly. Chunks of chihuahua.
Oh no.
Somehow they were still trembling.
Oh dear. Oh no,
The
it's good.
defendant, Machi Tobae's fingerprints.
What?
Order! Order! Order!
A rare 3 orders.
That air vent was the only way out of the room.
I was doing tasks in medical.
The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill. Well, Herr Forehead,
Void Adept, thank you for the bit. You might want to cover Tilly's ears with this kind of chat. Oh no. She is sleeping on the couch.
What fairy tale does this suggest to you? Only one could pass through that vent, that doorway to heaven. And that one is our pixie.
Why are you looking at me, Apollo? Hey, I was out whooping it up in the audience.
Whooping. So this was his decisive evidence.
Quite decisive indeed. I believe that's enough of that.
Uh,
The prosecution has a rather convincing case. The only way in and out of the crime scene was watched, making the defendant the only person who could possibly leave the scene. Simple and decisive. Now I gotta get to the hospital. I believe we've heard enough to determine our verdict.
No.
Good
Even if I
lord.
wasn't in a hurry to make a hospital visit.
Sir.
I'm sure the Chief Justice will appreciate the gesture.
Got a high up girl song. Thank you, Larry Krieger, for cashing in your status for yet another high up there.
Unfortunately, we have no direct witnesses. Fortunately, the criminal left decisive evidence for us. That will have to be enough.
Yeah, it can't be over already.
Very well, I believe this trial is finished. The defense has no contradicting evidence.
The prosecution has presented our proof, clear and plain. If you have contradicting evidence, it had better be clear and plain.
Hoo-ha!
Thank you, Mordecai, for cashing in your status for a hoo-ha. I guess it's maybe the brooch.
Hoo-ha!
X the Dark One, thank you for the raid. We're actually going to be ending our stream here momentarily, but thank you so much for that raid. You were playing some Pokemon. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you, sir.
Apollo, they've got us on the ropes already. We better come up with something quick.
I know. Think, what can get us out of this? We need evidence or a witness that can prove Machi is innocent beyond a doubt. Without that, well,
Mr. Justice? Do you have contradicting proof that can overturn the prosecution's case? If you do, you better tell us about it now.
Is it Lamoureux?
Yeah, because I think he said a witness, so I think we can call a witness and call
Siren.
her.
The siren was the witness.
Yeah.
this is it. And so soon. If I mess this one up, it's all over. The court wants contradicting proof? Prosecutor Gavin, you claim that there were no witnesses to this crime. Are you absolutely sure?
Absolutely. I'd swear it on my career as a prosecutor. And on my million-seller hit song, Atronaqueen, My Love.
Atronaqueen?
Tronquinine? I don't know.
Who knows?
Atroquinine, I think.
Atroquinine.
There he goes again.
That's too bad, because there was a witness.
Ho-ho! Really now? But how did you come to possess knowledge that the prosecution clearly does not?
Because I am the only one in the world who knows this. What's going on? I just talked to him and now...
I figured we'll just click the witness and then we can save.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ah, he's alive. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
Cold, so cold. Witness.
You're cold. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
He's like, I'll get a blanket.
I can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness?
The witness is Siren.
What? The victim said this before he died?
Perhaps he did, and perhaps he did not.
What do you mean by that?
Are we going to get a chance to call the witness?
All we know is what her forehead says he said. It's no testimony, especially since it comes from the defense attorney himself.
Mr. the Azumagi, thank you for the 5 minutes. I feel like Apollo being present for the victim's last words should make him a witness. That's true.
Yeah, I would
You
agree.
think?
That's true.
Nuh-uh, but it's the truth. He said it. I even told
And I
you about
said
it.
so.
Yeah. But apparently you ignored me completely.
It's my policy to thoroughly investigate everything I deem relevant.
That's for my
Clearly.
policy, to ignore you completely.
Yeah. Clearly, this rookie lawyer thinks he can tell me how to do my job.
That's enough. Mr. Justice, we need clear contradictory proof from you. This witness of yours, unknown to the prosecution. I hope you're right. Failure carries a stiff penalty.
Perhaps a stiffer penalty than usual is called for.
There's no backing out now.
Let's hear the name of your witness, Mr. Justice.
Here we go.
Mirror.
There we go.
All right.
La Mirror?
I'm going to save it there because Soupy has a hard out
Okey-dokey.
here. And now we
Thank
know.
Oh, yeah.
We just called Lamiror to the stand.
Hey, phrase it!
Yes.
And Vampiro, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a phrasing. I assume you're referring to the stiff penalty.
Yeah, stiff penalty.
All right, guys. We're going to
My
call it
dick.
there because Soupy has to go. What do you have to go do?
Yeah. My roommate's gonna take me to go grocery shopping.
Oh, yeah.
They got some groceries. All right, the Azumagi,
Yeah.
thank you for the 5 bits. Marin didn't even make a sex joke, and it still came across like an innuendo.
I'm just
They have that
dripping.
power.
I'm dripping.
Much like Minnie. Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Hashtag penis. There you go. We had to get one in. All right,
Yeah.
guys. We're going to call it there. Let's see who's streaming that we can raid. Thank you so much for joining us for this one. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we played, so it was nice to dip our toes back into the Ace Attorney realm there. Let me see.
Yeah.
Variety Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. It's been wonderful. Love you all. Take care. Have a good night. See you all next time. Bye. Yes, indeed.
Bye-bye.
Let's raid Hasher Brown. He's playing some Master Duel, it looks like. It looks like he's playing some Master Duel, so that looks like it would be a good call. Raid. Marin, was there anything you wanted to say before we popped off here?
Thanks for hanging out. Ah.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say before you head off and get some groceries?
Thanks for chilling with us, everybody. Good to be back.
It is nice to be back, and it's nice to be able to chill and play some Ace Attorney with you good people.
Yeah.
Train, thank you for the 5 bits. Let me say, on behalf of us Ace Attorney fans and in general of you three, welcome back. Oh, well, thank you.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's nice to feel welcome. And Pax Money, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. All right, we're going to head off and leave you in the capable hands of Hasher Brown, who is a very talented Yu-Gi-Oh player. And he's playing, it looks like a tournament of some sort, but he'll be good company. Take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go inject myself with Stellara. Knowing of Then, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 24 months. That's 2 years. Knowing of Then, thank you. And Canada's Prime, thank you for continuing the gift sub you got from Kenwood132. We love Kenwood, and I hope you enjoy to continue reaping the benefits of that gift sub. All right, take care, guys. We're going to pop off, and we'll see you next time, next Sunday, I assume, for more Ace Attorney. And I'll see you guys next, and we might see you tomorrow for some Power Wash Simulator as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Until then, take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
All right.